How's it going, guys? Welcome to VFG Movie Reviews, and this is my review of New Mutants. This is a part of the Attack of the Franchise series where we are covering all the Fox X-Men movies and spin-offs, all leading up to my review of Deadpool and Wolverine. If you guys could, give us a like, give us a subscribe, help us grow in 2024. We've gotten so many new subscribers. God, I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you guys so very much. And it really, I know you hear it all the time. You hear it all the time. Oh, thanks for subscribing to my channel. I really fucking mean it. I've been at this for so long, and I really mean it. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Let's get into this review. This is the last X-Men movie in the, before the merger, the buyout. This was the last movie. It was released on Hulu. It was dropped on Hulu or Disney Plus, something like that. And they pretty much just put this bad boy out to die. And I think this movie's underrated. It had Anna Taylor-Joy in it, and she was fucking amazing. She played Magic, and she was badass. We also had Maisie Williams, who is fucking outstanding. She was playing Wolfsbane. We have Charlie Heaton playing Cannonball. We have Blue Hunt playing Moonstar. Harquin Vega playing Sunspot. I do believe he was Sunspot. And Marilyn Manson as Smiling Man? A voice? I didn't know that. That's weird. But hey, cool. Look at Marilyn Manson doing things. And we have Alicia Biega playing Dr. Reyes. This is basically the Essex Corporation doing studies on these mutants, taking blood samples, wanting to steal their powers or use their powers for something else. This was also off of the Dark Phoenix thing, which was also off of Apocalypse, where we saw the Essex Corporation in the post-credits scene of that movie. This is a very contained story, which is really awesome. I loved the romance and the finding themselves between Maisie Williams' character and Blue Hunt's Moonstar. That was amazing. I love everybody's growth to this, dealing with what's going on, learning that this was all a fucking sham. They do drop the X-Men name, and they all think she's working for Professor X, which she's not. She's working for Mr. Sinister. Now, I believe this movie would have been better served if it was Mr. Sinister, which could have set up so much more stuff going forward, but this was the end of the movie, so I'm sure they didn't want to burn that character on a movie that's gonna do nothing. I ultimately feel sorry for these characters. I really do. I really do. I feel like they could have just been so much more. This is what the X-Men movies should have been doing. They should have put out a main X-Men title, then the next year put out a spin-off, New Mutants, Alpha Flight, something of that nature. And then the year after, another X-Men movie, and then just did a big culmination thing like the MCU did. But nobody had that vision, even though Kevin Feige worked on the X-Men and was all part of it until he moved over to Marvel proper. But this movie was fun. This movie was cool. It's a very horror vibe, and I was absolutely thinking about giving it a bloody star review. But I decided not to do that because I as much as I do believe this is a horror movie, and it's very much a horror movie proper, but this is a superhero movie, and it does not deserve the bloody star rating. Only horror gets that. Right here. The bloody star rating. But I dug this movie. This was a fun movie. Yes, it lacks, because I think making Moonstar's, was it Ursa Major? Was ultimately the bad guy? I think it was Ursa Major. I'm pretty sure it was Ursa Major. The bad guy, instead of like actually having a bad guy other than the Doctor, which the Doctor was this kind of thing. They got over on her multiple times. Like, she wasn't really that big of a threat, in my opinion. But now if the Doctor was actually Mr. Sinister, and you get that reveal, you get that sinister look, and all these smiling men were actually like Sinister projecting these monsters into them, would have been dope as shit. Dope as shit. And we could have got in Jean's clone. They could have put her in there. Like, there's so much more they could have done with this movie. But it was the tail end. They pretty much just wanted to end it and be done with it, and that's what we got. I did dig this movie wholehearted. I gave it a fair star rating for what it was, but I dig this movie. I really did, and I would love to see these characters come back. I mean, we saw Sunspot a couple of times in the series, played by different people. I would have loved to see these characters come back. I really do. Especially Anna Taylor-Joy as Magic. She would have been dope, and we get a little Loki, I think his name is. The little dragon, he's pretty badass. I dug it. Where does this lie on my 5-star review scale? Story is a 4. The cinematography is a 3. The cinematography is a 3. The characters are a 4. I loved all the characters. The design of this movie is a 3.5, which brings our total to 3.625. Let me know down below, guys, what you thought of New Mutants. Do you feel that movie could have had potential if done right? I'd love to have a conversation with you down in the comments. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, help us grow in 2024. Thank you guys so very much, and I will see you in my next review. Bye.